Hey, this is the second lesson or the second assignment for the week 4, and it's still solving equations, but this time we're going to write them from word problems, which you all have done. And the main thing for you guys to remember is when we do word problems, we're going to be doing that equation, which is mx plus b. So you're going to be looking for the number that happens over and over again. That's your m, and the number that you start with, which is your b. All right, so let's go right down here to the first problem, which is a bowling problem. So on Saturday, you go to this one place to bowl and you see that renting shoes costs $2. So I'm going to put a 2 right there because that number is the first number. I'm beginning with 2. It happens one time. You only rent shoes one time. And, which usually means plus, each game is bowled each game bowled is $4. So that 4 is going to get the X because you can bowl as many games as you want to pay for, but you're still only going to rent the shoes once. Okay, for the second expression, that goes for Sunday. Sunday, I'm going to go somewhere else, and the shoes are $5, and this time each game is only $1. So I want to find out if I spend the same amount of money each day, how many games were bowled. And that's my equation. When you see the word same amount, I'm going to go ahead and type my equation. 2 plus 4x equals 5 plus 1x. So I have my equation. Now to solve this equation, I'm just going to do what I did on the last lesson, and I'm going to put my letters to the left. Oops, sorry about that. I'm going to put my letters to the left, and I'm going to be putting my numbers to the right. So I'm going to use the highlighter, and I'm going to use left. I'm going to use yellow for left. Okay, so this is a number term, or let's try that again. Forgot to reset it. All right. Green is going to be my numbers. So my numbers are going to be green, and they're going to be on this side of the equal sign. My letters, my terms with my letters, which are called the variable terms, those are going to be on the left side of the equal. And let's put a little, that's going to be where the equal sign goes. All right, so I'm going to be moving, let's change again. Okay, I'm going to be moving the 1x over to the left side of the equation, and I'm going to be moving the 2 over to the right side of the equation. Okay, so you're going to see that when I moved the 1x, when I moved it over here, I'm going to subtract that 1x because that's the opposite. And when I move the 2 over there, because it's going to move, it becomes a negative 2. So my new equation, and type this quicker. My new equation is going to be 4x minus 1x equals 5 minus 2, which is okay, let's see if I can. Okay, which is 4x minus 1x equals 5 minus 2, which of course is 3x equals 3, not x. And I'm going to divide 3 by 3, and I'm going to get 1. So the solution to this equation is 1 game. And after 1 game, the prices will be the same. Then it looks like it'll be cheaper to go to the place you went Sunday. Pay more for the shoes, but a lot less for the game. Okay, so here, oops, not problem 3. We're going to look at problem 2, and I'm just going to start this one. Again, I'm going to, let's do a little highlighting. Okay, I'm going to look for the numbers. The yellow numbers, those are going to be the ones that have the X. So I'm going to go look through here, and I see 1250. That's going to happen one time, but there's my per word, and that was supposed to be in yellow. So I'll do the number in yellow. All right, so 40 cents is going to be my first slope, and I look for I don't see another per word, but since this is a letter, with the engraving costs 25 cents. Those two are gonna go together. Those are gonna be my X terms. Then my beginning values for the first expression is 1250. For the second expression, it's 1450. So let's type those up and see what they turn out to be. All right, so 1250 plus 0.40x. That's my first expression. My second expression starts with 14.75, and I'm going to be adding 0.25x to the letter there. So what I want to do again is I want to see when they are the same amount. When you see the same, that means that you're going to take your two expressions and you're going to set them equal to each other. Okay, so there's my equation, and I'm going to use my highlighter again, and I'm going to be doing my X's are going to go, letters are going on the left, so those are going to be on the left side of my equation, and my numbers are going to be on the right side of my equation. Okay, let's see if I can type in here. All right, so I'm going to have 0.40x, and I say put a comma instead of a point, 0.40x, and I'm going to be subtracting 0.25x because I moved it to the other side of the equal sign. Okay, on the green side, I'm going to have 14.75, and I'm going to be subtracting from that 12.50. So my final equation is going to be, I'm going to go ahead and write it over here, type it over here. 40 cents minus 25 cents is 15 cents. So 0.15x is going to equal 1475 minus 1250 is going to equal 2.25. So to find your final answer, you're just going to do 2.25 and divide it by 0.15. Whoops. And I used my cell phone calculator to do that. So I'm going to type in 2.25 divided by 0.15, and you see that the answer I got was 15. And so my solution is going to be 15 letters because the x variable goes with letters. And that's how you can do this. Hopefully you guys will be able to do this third one on your own. Remember that congruent basically means the same thing. Your expression 1 is going to be your expression for angle A, and your expression 2 is going to be your expression for angle B. You're going to set them equal and solve. Remember that your letters are going to go on the left and numbers are going to go on the right. You move a term by subtracting, by doing the opposite. Good luck and see you the next time. Thanks for listening.